All right, first question. Can you please give me your name and the community that you live in?
Hello, my name is Kwaku Owusu and I live in Hollywood Palm.
My name is Lily Malek-Najad, and I'm from the community of Scripps Ranch.
Hello, my name is Sandy and I am from City Heights.
My name is Diego Barrios, and the city that I'm from is San Isidro.
My name is Eileen Gutierrez, and I'm from San Isidro.
Hi, my name's Alara McDermott, and I'm from San Diego. I'm currently going to San Isidro High School, and I'm currently in Chula Vista, around that area.
Hi, my name is Luis. I'm in 12th grade, and I go to Hoover High School. I'm from City Heights.
My name is Kieran McDermott and I'm from San Isidro.
I'm Amelia. I'm from San Diego.
So when we went on the Kensington and City Heights walk, what is one big thing that stood out to you?
One big thing that stood out to me from the Kensington and City Heights walk was that what's it called? At City Heights, the heat was actually unbearable because of all the sidewalks. No, there's little plants. But when we went to Kensington, the air, you could instantly feel the change. It felt so much cooler. It felt like 8 degrees cooler. I think it was 6. And there was a park there, you don't really see many parks around in City Heights.
So on the walk, the features that stood out to me, well, in City Heights, I noticed that there was a lot of trash being built up on the sidewalks and neighborhoods, and there was a lot of overcrowding. But one positive thing that I noticed was the social interactions between the individuals living there. And then in contrast, on the Kensington walk, there was no trash in sight at all, which meant that there was a lot more trash being picked up by officials and stuff like that. But I also didn't see that much people outside and interacting in general.
When you were walking, how did both places make you feel?
Well, since I lived in City Heights for my entire life, it was normal for me seeing these types of things that I mentioned earlier. But recently, while I entered high school, I visited Kensington a lot, and it's definitely more cleaner, more less social over there.
It made me feel kind of disturbed on how much a government can neglect, two communities that are in the same district. And I mean, I don't want to throw shade to people who are in charge of the government, but it was definitely a big reality check on how unfairly people are treated. And wow, it really made me feel betrayed.
On the Kensington and City Heights walk, what were some features of the neighborhoods that you noticed worked and did not work?
What I saw from Kensington, from City Heights that did work was the community. It seemed closer because since the community, everything is so close together, there's no other way to it's not like you can't ignore them since they're right there. And what I saw that didn't work is that the streets weren't as clean as it was. There was no trash cans, and also there was nobody to take care of the streets. It just looked dirty. And what I saw in Kensington that did work is that there were trees, there was green spaces. And what I saw that didn't work is that people didn't seem close together.
Just there's so many but I think one thing that it's not really neighborhood physical wise, but it would just be mentally helping a lot of pregnant women and their mental health, because us for mothers, we don't see them as they need help, but they really do, because post-traumatic depression, postpartum depression is a real thing, and there's just so many problems that they suffer. So having to everyone rely on them and them not having anyone to rely on is something that I think we should advocate more for. So I would want more help for them.
Think of City Heights, and what would you demand local city planners work on improving?
So, I think that trees or just, biodiversity can really just, affect someone's mood. It doesn't just help the planet, with being a natural, coolant in a way, but it can also affect like how someone grows up, like children, and how plants affect their like mood and overall like just their everyday life.
Improvements, I'm thinking trees, more greenery, definitely trash cans so that people can engage. Because although it's dirty, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're polluting it on purpose. It's because there's no resources available to them to keep it clean. That's the thing, because they're not just gonna keep trash in their house, obviously. And then, yeah, I think places where people can engage with each other, like parks, maybe community centers. That's what I think they should have, and instead of being redlined, they should be supported and they shouldn't be discriminated upon. And that's what I think about the whole situation.
And what do you think that you learned from this entire experience?
So for me, I definitely say I learned how different two different areas can be. Like, even though they're close by each other, like even though they're owned by the same area, they can just be so different. And just redlining in general can really affect how an area, like how lively it is and how just affects the whole community. But in general, yeah, I definitely say like it definitely enhanced my overall understanding of redlining. And yeah.